the community run with when you're out here playing?
A lot of Tim Duncan. I think personally, he's one of the best level 40 rewards just because he had on every 6'11". A lot of people run Beasley, Gary Payton, those cards with the fast shots.
To Baltimore, I'ma kill it. I buy a Morgan the minute. The public house, the plastic couch of a Section 8 tenant. The Regal window is tinted. The air conditioner broke, but I'm cool enough to ensure you my ride is an Eskimo, huh? And I peel off in the midst of getting my thrills off, and I thrive off energy from inner cities that we lost, huh? I'm putting together on top of my back, and I live in the back of the jungle. Lions, tigers, bears, oh my. Hear the siren, walk up. Engines on back of scooters, the real can recognize real, and we need to know just who you are. You are in the presence of many presents. Kendrick, the gift for the future, yeah, I said it. Mad respect, representing the hub, right. Keeping it, ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it, cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it, cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public. I got the whole block bucket. You ain't gotta like it, cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it, cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public. The homegirls tell me I'm so they can buy them some outfits. I buy their sons a pack of Pampers, some new Jordans. Give them the game, school them on what's really important. That's how I was raised. Had me 13, fresh off the porch. But I'm wiser now, showing my young there's other ways to get them dollars and funds. Coming down in an old school, so cool. Whip like a fireball, call it go cool. You don't know the tribulations that we go through. Put your ears to the speakers, I'ma show you. I paint a picture so perfect. Hit my CD, you see Mona Lisa in person. Courtesy of a honeybee. Got my the essays in arm reach. One way. Ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public. I got the whole block bucket. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public.
I'm not in a mood, cause my flight delayed. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. Lambo parked on a landing.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. You look at Atlanta. Well, guys, as the 8th seed coming into the postseason, it would be quite a tremendous accomplishment to come in and get the job done.
Kevin, I think it's so important to get off to a good start. You just can't assume because you have the home court advantage you're going to win the series. You still have to play solid basketball.
Now here's Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. He takes it in. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Bryant. To the wing on the left. The Hawks working the ball around. It's up a 3. They get it again. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Thompson. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. You look at Atlanta. You know, tonight Greg's going to tell us a lot about how they match up in the series at both ends of the court.
Yeah, we can talk about how well these teams match up in terms of talent, but in terms of how they match up in style, that's what we'll find out right now.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
Pass to Towns. Back to Porter. Outside Porter. Embiid with it. He's covered by 8. Embiid, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Bryant backs for 2. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. It's Porter outside. Drains the 3-pointer.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Bryant looking over the floor. There's the drive. Yep, that one goes.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside, Towns. Here's Embiid. Connects on the 17-footer.
That jumper right there shows you how gifted Embiid is. So fluid for a big guy. Unbelievable potential.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 5. Off target with the open look.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
The challenge is slowing down Joel Embiid. Asked Coach what the game plan was. He said with Embiid, you know he's going to get to the line. You know he's going to get his. Our goal is to keep him away from the basket. If we get him settling for jumpers, that's a win for us. We'll see if they can force him to become a shooter in this one. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Harper. after the made shot from Joel Embiid. From 10 feet out, and all around to win that time before dropping in.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
There's Porter with the three. Atlanta with the rebound. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Ayton missing.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Towns. No good that time. The Hawks leading. Ayton the screen. Outside Harper. .153 left to play here in the first. Lets it go with the three. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Porter with it. Scoreless thus far. On the wing, Ellis. Hits it from three-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Harper. Bryant's shot is off.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
.58 seconds left in the first. Down low. And Towns gets it to go. And this game is tied up now.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
And here's Harper from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Harper's got 6 points.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in his game.
To the inside. Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
I've got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Bryant backs for two. They grab their own miss. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And the rejection by Towns. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta.
14.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Ayton in the high post. Bryant up top. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Bucks trail. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Porter with the steal. Right wing. Back to Towns. Porter in the corner. And stolen by Ayton. Got a piece of it. Here's Gordon. Oh!
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Now here's Embiid. He has 6. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
Embiid's size and footwork so tough for defenders to handle. This is where you got to get him the rock.
On the wing, Gordon. And here's Harper from the arc. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Takes a 3. Here's Embiid. The kick out to Porter. 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Outside, Bryant. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks leading by 4. Now Porter hasn't made one yet. Here's Embiid. Rebound, Atlanta. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Bryant. Over to the wing. Here's Ayton. And there's another turnover by Atlanta.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here's Porter. Pass to Embiid. With force. Embiid takes it to him.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And here's Harper from the arc.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Porter. Pass to Embiid. Over Gordon. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Thompson outside. Trying to get something going. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Now here's Towns. He has 7. To the paint. And stolen by Ayton. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Thompson running the floor.
And out in the open court, Clay completes the break. Fearless finisher.
Bucks leading by 3. Porter looking it over. And there's the drive. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Ayton. In Atlanta again with the bucket. 1:21 left in the second quarter. Towns with it. Now defended by Bryant. Outside Porter. Latray. And it's Harper with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 3. And here we go. Bryant heading to the hoop.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Bryant. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. It's Clay off the drive.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Embiid. Over Ayton. Embiid, no good.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. Held his ground nicely on that one.
And Ayton throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
They get it back. Here's Towns. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Atlanta as they wrap up the second quarter with a 13-4 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. The Hawks leading. Outside Harper. Pass to Ayton. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. Ayton's got 8 points.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Harper. Thompson outside. Stolen by Markkanen. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Outside Porter. Takes it inside. Shoots in deep. And the nice bucket inside from Markkanen.
And with a unique combination of size and skill, Markkanen can finish plays that others simply can't.
Now here's Harper. He's got 6. At the top of the key, 8. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And it's Bryant in the corner. Pass to Ayton. Ayton a screen. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And it's Gordon missing.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Here's Towns. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 9.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Pass to Ayton. Outside, Bryant. Back to Ayton. Baseline jumper.
And Embiid combines timing with his length well on that end.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Milwaukee in the lead. Porter with it. Into the lane. And finished off by Porter.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. unafraid to slice his way to the cup.
Here's Bryant.
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And the dunk by Embiid.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Now here's Bryant. He has 6. Ayton up top. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bryant inside. Lays it up off the glass. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
The Hawks trailing. Bryant left side. Fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Bryant's got 11.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Embiid, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Bucks trail by 3. Outside, Porter. Driving in. The kick out to Towns. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. 15 points in the game.
It's such a luxury to have a big man like Towns who shoots so efficiently from outside. That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this game. And he makes the first. Good on both. Now Porter. 6 points for him. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Tight game here in Atlanta. Ayton a screen. To the middle. Outside Harper. Pass to Bryant. Lock at 6. outside Gordon. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's Porter. Stolen by Thompson. Now here's Harper. There's Gordon with the three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Hawks ahead. They lead by a bucket. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thanks, David. Now here's Embiid. Pass to Thompson. And Bryant throws it down.
Nice read by Thompson right there, you know, showing he's more than just a shooter with plays like this.
Towns for three. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
In the corner, it's Gordon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Oh, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Now Bryant after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Bryant. Ayton the screen. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Gordon. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Bucks.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
It's pass Embiid. And stolen by Gordon. Inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now here's Thompson. Ayton the screen. And Bryant gets it to go. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
Now here's Harper. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Gordon a screen. Down low. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Embiid the screen to the inside. And they get it. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Thompson. Stolen by Ellis. Right side Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
And Towns drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Major poise for Porter Jr. Big time at coming through when his teammates need him to.
On the wing, Bryant. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Porter, no luck.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Now here's Embiid. Towns looking around. No good from outside. Atlanta leading by 5. Pass to Ayton. Back to Bryant. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
No one covered. Gordon's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Atlanta.
You can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
Embiid, no good. And the Hawks with possession here. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Ayton in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. And it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Hawks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Deion.
Fish it out in public. Instead, we try to hide it, commodified, monopolize it. Then we gotta buy it from outsiders we never trusted. From Congos to break beats to symphonies to deep bass. That's from Chuck Brown to heat waves to MPs. Cut down and replay the MCs that give us now a keepsake. To keepsake, it's a tough sound, a weak link. Deep fakes, give it up now or meet fate. No metaphor in the form of food, it's real soul. Not getting credit for the culture, getting real old. Not too many things in life that I would for. Give it up or give it up, I'm getting real close. For the real ones who build what we make, here to stay evermore. You can't feel how it feels, you just fake in the phone.
Can you plug me in? feel okay. Tell me what I gotta do to make you wanna stay. Tell me what I gotta do so you don't feel away. I only give it up, I don't wanna lay. Please tell me that fee, cause I don't wanna pay. For sure, I can tell in the way that you're watching me that you probably got something to say. Okay, by the way, I gotta going away.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. You look at the Bucks. They couldn't get it done. On the road in Game 1, now with their backs against the wall, can they tie the series here at home?
And you know, in a short series, you better find a way to ramp your game up, to really up the ante in terms of intensity. You can't wait around to try and feel the team out. You got to bring the noise from the get-go.
You take a look at the Bucks. At this point, Greg, they've got a pretty good idea of what they need to do to win this series.
And in round one, coaching becomes a huge factor. You've seen what you're up against. Now it becomes a question of who can make better adjustments on the fly.
4 on the clock. And here's Harper from the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Embiid with it. Now guarded by Ayton. The kick out to Towns. And stolen by Gordon. For the finish. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And that is a merciless dunk coming from Aaron Gordon.
Porter with it. Pass to Embiid. Over Ayton. Embiid, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Outside Harper. Back to Thompson. To the wing on the left. Lets it go with the three. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for three.
Down low. Embiid. throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Right wing. Outside Gordon. Here's Ayton. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Embiid inside. Porter in the corner. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Shoots a fader. Thompson with the rebound. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And you can see Aaron Gordon just lights up when he has chances like that to throw it down.
There's a screen by Porter. Didn't think that was going to go in.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Back to Thompson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Embiid inside. Over Ayton. Hits the jumper. Embiid got his second bucket of the night.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Harper's shot's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And Embiid throws it down.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard.
That was huge!
Incredible. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And stolen by Ayton. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the first. From 20 feet out, it's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Towns way outside. Rebound by the Hawks.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And that one's good by Porter.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. The Hawks again can't hit. Towns wide open. No good from outside. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Towns down low.
First personal foul. First team foul.
To the paint. And stolen by Ayton.
A little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out. They're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. Here's Bryant. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bucks trail by 8. There's Porter with the 3. Hands it from downtown. Porter's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Milwaukee. Bryant in the corner. Uncovered. Count that one. Bryant's got his first 2 points. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Embiid. Over Gordon. Oh, muscling it home, Embiid.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
Here's Harper. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Atlanta shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he's good on the second. Bucks trail by 6. Towns looking it over. Inside. And Embiid with authority.
And you know, more often than not, when you're open, Towns will find you, a willing facilitator.
A 3 from Bryant. Nailed from three-point land. Bryant's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And Embiid throws it down.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well is a handful.
Now here's Harper. 11 points in the game. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. No good with the triple. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Now Embiid. He's got 12. Kicks it out to Ellis. 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you get the sense that Embiid likes creating contact. He seems fearless.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Bryant. And the dunk by Bryant.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And it's Towns missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Oh, Aaron Gordon, just simply one of the best dunkers of his generation.
Bucks trailed by 7. Outside, Towns. Embiid in the corner. Stolen by Gordon. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Bryant hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Embiid. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Embiid's got 16.
playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Towns down low. Kicks it out to Ellis. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Sinks the triple. Oladipo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Milwaukee on D, trailing by 4. Ayton a screen. And here's Harper from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 14.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like you're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Boy, he gets great elevation for a player his size. Maybe we need to get Oladipo back in the dunk contest.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. Taking 2 shots. Both good from the line that time. Bucks trailed by 7. Outside, Towns. Pass to Embiid. Embiid is a monster. In the lane. Wow.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Back to Thompson. To the inside. Outside, Bryant. 5 on the clock. Ayton the screen. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Milwaukee with the rebound. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 3-point Atlanta lead.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Ayton in the high post. Had the space there, but it's offline. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Atlanta up 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. The Hawks leading by 3. Ayton the screen. Got a piece of it. Pass to Harper. The kick out to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Back to Harper. This one for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Towns for 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Ayton in the high post. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Embiid the screen. A shot. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. It's Ellis on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Towns is double. Fires the 3.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Harper. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Towns up top. 5 points in the game. Back to Oladipo. To the wing right side. Towns down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
Ayton missed green. Pass to Harper. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Right side Towns. Oladipo outside. Pass to Porter. Launches it. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Porter's got 8 points.
Porter's so developed with that long-range shot. Beautiful form on him.
Bryant on the wing. Thompson outside. Back to Ayton. Outside Gordon. And here's Bryant for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 12 points for him.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Towns is double. The kick out to Oladipo. Here's Embiid. 18 points for him. And the basket is good.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again, he can do some damage from that area.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach is pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
7-footers are not supposed to dribble like that, but don't tell time.
Outside Bryant. And Bryant throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And beat inside.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. That one good for 2.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
We've got 1:08 left in the 3rd. Misses the wing check. The Hawks leading by 8. Bryant with it. Now guarded by Porter. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bryant's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Embiid showing his range right there.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Left side Bryant. Ayton missed green. Launches a 3. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Gordon. Hits the 3-point bomb. Gordon's got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And here is Harper. He's got 20. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Some changes here for the Bucks. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Bryant with it. He's got 22. Over Ellis. Kept alive. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from 60. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. So Oladipo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 9-point game. Pass to Towns. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes it now 6 for 11.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Outside Harper. Bryant with it. Six on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Atlanta gets it back. Now here's Ayton. Pass to Bryant. Embiid with the steal. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Makes it off the glass. Embiid got 9 points here in the second half. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball. It's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, but they've had some clean looks. That three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the... Oh!
Yes, sir.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Embiid inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Embiid's got 31.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Bryant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Right side Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And he makes that one.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
In a crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him.
Inside, Towns lays it up off the glass. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Embiid inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 15 points in just the second half. And Harper slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Second person foul. Second team foul. Ayton a screen. Fires top of the key. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And it's good for 2. Towns has got 19 points.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
Now Harper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Ayton. Thompson for the triple. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Towns is doubled. At the top of the key, Embiid. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Ayton. Left in the fourth. And here's Harper from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And the second of 2 is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Bryant with it. Picked up by Ellis. Bryant looking around. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Harper. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Ayton. Over Porter.
Porter bringing the D now. Some block shots, some turnovers he's creating, and he's coming up with stops.
Embiid with it. He's guarded by Harper. Outside Towns. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Coach. Clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Outside Towns. Got it up in time. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good.
Never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust her for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. Cause when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gonna treat you like you worthless. Respect the game.